Hello and welcome to Tricks of the S-Tray channel. Today is the 23rd of May 2017 and I just have a quick update on Beyonce. Alright, so if it's your first time on our channel, for you to understand what we're talking about, I usually recommend that you watch the primer video first. If you haven't watched the primer video first, you won't understand a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna say. So you need to pause the video right here, go look for the primer video, watch the primer video. When you're done watching the primer video, you can come back and continue watching this video. But what I usually do recommend also is that, because this is a series that we have on Beyonce with the fake twins pregnancy update. So for you to get up to speed up to this point, you need to watch the Beyonce part 1, part 2, and part 3 videos. Then you also need to start watching the Beyonce fake twins or Beyonce fake twins pregnancy update. This is actually the part 6. So we've had it up to like part 5 before now. So this is part 6. So but before I got into that, I just wanted to show you something real quick about Beyonce. All right, and I want you to take a good look at the face. That's Beyonce, so it doesn't look like I'm playing games with the pictures. All right, so I'm gonna blow this picture up right here, and like I usually always say that on most of videos, like with the facts that I usually present, is that a woman's hips is always gonna be below her crotch. The reason being that the hips are not supposed to interfere with pregnancy. All right, I mean, sorry, childbirth. Let me put it right, childbirth. So when a woman is about to give birth, the hips won't be a problem. All right, so I'm blowing up that picture as much as I can so you can see. We want to make a comparison between a real woman's hips. Now here is a woman on the left. As you can see, she's flaring downwards, and the widest point of that hips on her body is below her crotch. Look at that. See where it's sticking out there, right? If I draw a line, it's below the crotch. And I'm gonna finish playing the video so you can actually see. I'm just gonna play the video for a short bit so you can actually see how the tape goes around when it's measuring a woman's hips. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I want you to watch. Okay, now look at this. Now this is standard anywhere in the world. Okay, it's standard anywhere in the world. When this is how a female's dress, her pants, whatsoever she wears is designed. The tape goes around the widest point on the hips, which is below the crotch, as you can see. With males have higher hips up. A male hip is higher up because biologically the male genital is supposed to be below body temperature. All right, so the hips have to be high enough so that it can so that the genitals can hang below the body, outside of the body body temperature, so it can perform what at optimal levels. Now with a female doesn't need that. A female needs hips, everything is inside of the woman, like inside, protected inside. Okay, so she doesn't need the hip to be that high above because she needs to give birth. So if you look at Beyonce's picture right here, as you're looking at my mouse, right, you will see that let me try to reduce this a little bit more so it's not too big, because I want you to see the whole entire hips. All right, let me try to increase this size a little bit more. I think that should be fair enough, and I pull this up. So if you see, where is Beyonce's hip sticking out? I want you to take a good look at that picture. It's sticking out here above the crotch because it's male. See this woman's hips here sticking out? It's sticking out where? Below her crotch. That's her crotch, and this is below it. With Beyonce, it's sticking out. Someone might say it's because of the corset. No, I don't think so. It doesn't matter what she's wearing. This is where the widest point is. Even if you try to go down further, you could see that it actually starts tapering off, because that's not where it's supposed to be if you're a female. The widest point is right there. Okay, so that's just what I wanted to show you before I go into the video properly. All right, now the reason for me showing all of this is because I want to show you guys a timeline, right? A timeline of Beyonce and what's been happening. All right, so here we go. So now I have three pictures of Beyonce. Now this one was taken on 30th of April, the 30th of April. And we had an update on the 30th of April on Beyonce, which I want to show you right now. Okay. If you go to our channel, you go down, fake twins pregnancy update. Let's see. Okay, we had an update on May the 1st. That's a day after April the 30th. All right. Now, I want you guys to take a good look. Let me try to bring everything back up on the screen so you can actually see what I'm trying to say. Now, here is May 1st, all right? You can see the date there is May 1st. And if you look at our channel right over here, follow my mouse, it's May 1st. That's when we had the update. And in order just to prove that we did that, I'm going to take you to a website. You can pause this website, right? Pause the video, sorry to say. Pause the video, copy out the link, paste it in your browser, and you can go look yourself. Now, it says here Sunday 30th April, right, that Jay-Z cradles Beyonce's baby bump at Clippers game. All right, you can see that's the picture that we have on the picture I'm trying to show you with the Botox face. And you can, there are more pictures. If you go to the website, you see actually a lot of them. I just wanted to show you that so you can actually know that that the pictures that we're presenting is actually facts. Okay, so let's go back to the picture. All right, and here is the picture of that Botox face that she had on the 30th of April at a Clippers game. All right, and here is the picture that same day again. And as you can still see, the face doesn't look like Beyonce. This is Photoshop. It looks ridiculous. All right. And then on 2 days ago, I think 2 days ago, this was actually released. All right. So now the question now arises: if this is actually a woman pregnant with twins, because we've seen on this pregnancy that Beyonce is doing some of the craziest things that a female shouldn't do when she's pregnant and heavy with twins. She's wearing heels, as you can see right here. Doesn't matter if it's block heels or not. Most of the pictures, she's wearing heels. So now, if this is supposed to be the water retention a normal woman supposed to have, and this is what on the 30th of April, and on May 21st, which is almost like 3 weeks later, is it supposed to decrease or is it supposed to increase? Because this face here looks smaller, no water retention at all, compared to the face over here that happened on May the 1st. This is 20 days later. And look at this. The water retention dropped. Is this normal? It's not normal. If you're a woman, as you get closer to your due date, the more water retention you have. Now, on somebody actually told me that there was pictures of Beyonce which actually show that she looks pregnant. All right, and I'm gonna get to that in a second, but I wanted to show you something else. You can pause the video and copy out the link and go read it yourself. Now, this didn't happen to be in like mainstream media. You didn't see it on Yahoo or let's say on maybe stuff like TV, CNN, on all those channels, or E channel. All right. Now, it happened to say that this particular article you can see here is Thursday, the 4th of May. And remember, like I was trying to show you earlier, right? We had an update on Beyonce on May the 1st, right? May the 1st, we said that Beyonce looked like she had a Botox face. It didn't have like normal water retention that a woman should have when she's pregnant. And this article came out on the 4th of May. All right. And it says Beyonce's rep slams lip injections rumors. Read the statement. So we know that Beyonce has her agents on her channel watching and, you know, trying to figure out what we're up to and how much we are following it. And when Freemasons try to address you, they don't want to address you directly. They don't want to give you credit. They don't want to give the channel credit that it's actually us who brought up this article, all right? Or who actually told the story that Beyonce's face looks like it's Botoxed up, all right? There was no other video out there on Beyonce doing this. And so you can read the statement. If you copy out the link right there, you can go read it up. It says Beyonce's rep is speaking out to slam rumors being spread that the pregnant singer has gotten lip injections. Of course, he has gotten lip injections, as you can see from the face. All right, it has. You can go read that up. I don't want to waste too much time on that. That's all left for you. So what we're trying to make you understand here now is that Beyonce had a push party. Now they call it a push party. They didn't want to call it a baby shower. And I'm gonna play the video for you to actually see that in Beyonce's push party, she wasn't even present. How can you have a push party and a video is made showing that you have a push party and you're not present? Does it make any sense? All right, let me play the video real quick so you can actually see what's going on here. And you can see this is Serena Williams. We already have a video on Serena Williams. This is another dude, okay? Don't be fooled by this. This is another dude right here. I'm going to play the whole entire thing for you to see that Beyonce is nowhere to be found. But we see all his friends. Take a look. And Lala, or whoever Lala, we have Michelle Williams. We have, and even his mom, the so-called most wicked mother of the earth. And Beyonce is nowhere to be found. Let me just let it play so you see it, bro. You see it. So how can you have a party organized for you and you're not present and they can't film you? There's no video seen of Beyonce at this push party. But all of a sudden she comes out with black and white pictures. And look at the face again. There is no water retention. Is this normal? I mean, the last picture we saw was Botoxed up about 3 weeks ago. Now it looks like the water's draining out. Is that normal? A female has more water retention as she gets closer to her due date. And why is this picture in black and white? Why do you have this tattoo on the tummy? Because they're covering up facts so you can't see. All right? And look at this. Even with Jay-Z, it's black and white. And that's still covered up. And people are going to see this and say, oh, Beyonce is pregnant. We saw her, like with a belly, a bare belly. All right? Look at that. Still black and white. And the only colored picture that came out from this push party, so-called push party, we can see his face. Look at this. The face is being hit. It's not raised up, so you can't see. And this one is looking away. And this is actually from Love B. Scott's page. I don't know who the dude is. I think it's actually a dude. And it's blurry because they are hiding facts. Now, there's a lot people can do Photoshop. A lot of stuff can happen with pictures in Photoshop. I mean, they can Photoshop 10 people who have never met each other and they happen to be in the same room. This is possible because I've seen it myself. I've seen it myself. So I don't want people to get, carried away and actually think that these photos are actually real. Why is it black and white? Right? Why is this is the push party. Remember I played you the video of the push party right here, right? And Beyonce was nowhere to be found in the video, but all of a sudden takes pictures in black and white with less water retention in her face. How come that's not possible? Now, if he wants to prove that he's actually a female, he should do some things like this. This is Kim Kardashian. She has a full water retention in her face and she's not even close to her due date. And she's showing you the picture of her belly button because this is a real woman and this is a dude. No water retention in the face, getting closer to the due date. Or she can do it like this other lady over here. Look at that. We don't want all this like studio pictures, black and white, Photoshop pictures. Just take a normal selfie. Beyonce has a phone. Pick up a phone and take a selfie like this beautiful woman did here. And showed her big belly and belly button to show you that she's actually pregnant in her own room. Can Beyonce do this? Have you seen any of Beyonce's photographs while she's pregnant doing this? No. Because this is a dude and this is a woman. Or she can do it like Amber Rose. I mean, I pointed out 2 celebrities out there or people who say they're celebrities. And if he says or she says that he's a celebrity, you should do the same. Here's Amber Rose showing you the pregnant belly. She's not even close to her due date yet, as you can tell from the belly, right? Selfie in a room, not in a studio like this, right? So fellas, don't be deceived. This is a dude. There is no water retention. The lips have been both, the Botox started falling out, right? So they can't do it anymore. Just faking this. And he's never gonna come out with any pictures that are gonna be this clear or anything else, because he's a dude. Don't fall for the trap, okay? All right. Thanks, guys. That's the update I wanted to give to you. So, like I usually say, stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll leave you with my words always, as I usually say. Look with your eyes, but see with your brain. Thanks, and bye-bye.